What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4 here today. Bringing you the beginning of my 2016 career franchise mode or connected franchise mode in Madden 16. So today I figured let's start with the draft for rookie prospects, and why not? Because it's my new rosters. You'll see that at the end of the video. Opening up with the Tennessee Titans, first on the clock, going with Laremy Tunsil out of Ole Miss. Like I said, these are going to be all 2016 draft prospects, make it as realistic as possible. So I hope you guys enjoy. So this video will be first round, next video will be the second round. So at second overall, the Cleveland Browns are going Jared Goff out of Cal. They finally get the quarterback. I think the Johnny Manziel situation is over. Up next at number 3 is the San Diego Chargers, and I think they go with probably the best prospect, or at least the safest prospect in this year's draft, and that is Joey Bosa out of Ohio State. Now at fourth overall, the Dallas Cowboys, I think they're going to look to add someone in the middle of their linebacking core. Even though I haven't left outside linebacker, I think with Rolando McClain leaving, I think Myles Jack out of UCLA is a very safe pick. For fifth overall, Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to improve their secondary. I think that you're going to get the second best corner, in my biased opinion, in Jalen Ramsey out of Florida State. Moving on to number 6, that's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. I think they take the best player available here, and the only franchise player I see right now, and that is Ronnie Stanley out of Notre Dame. I think he's the highest rated rookie that I have. Excellent steal there. At 7, the San Francisco 49ers, they could go quarterback, but I think they're going to get their quarterback in the second round. This round, they go wide receiver. They get pretty much consensusly the best wide receiver in this year's draft class, and that is going to be, if I can fucking find him here. Let's see there. You can see some of the top prospects, but he's not the guy I'm looking for. Look at the one from Ole Miss, and that is Laquon Treadwell. I believe he actually is the highest overall wide receiver as well that I've created. Then at the 8th overall, it's going to be the Miami Dolphins, and they're getting, in my opinion, the best corner in this year's draft. And that's going to be Vernon Hargreaves out of the University of Florida. Absolute beast. Now, 9th overall, it's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and here they're taking a freak monster from the University of Oregon at left defensive end. I'm going DeForest Buckner. Beef up that defensive line. He's going to be a freak, especially next to Gerald McCoy. Now moving on to 10th overall, it's going to be the New York Giants, and here they're going to improve their secondary. They had one of the worst secondaries in NFL history last year, so they're going to take the best corner available, and that's going to be MacKenzie Alexander out of Clemson, rising up a lot of guys' draft boards. He should mesh in well with Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. Now at 11th overall, the Chicago Bears need to improve their pass rush, so to do that, they are going to find their guy out of the University of Georgia, and that is going to be Leonard Floyd. Another really, really solid prospect there. Next up at number 12 is going to be the New Orleans Saints, and they need to improve that defensive front seven. Obviously, they already have Cameron Jordan, so I think they're going to go interior here, and they're going to get Robert Kimdichie out of Ole Miss. Has a little bit of off-field stuff, but I think he'll be fine. Now, up at 13, my Philadelphia Eagles, and as you already know from how I would fix the Eagles, they are going Paxton Lynch out of Memphis. A little bit of a raw prospect than Jared Goff, but definitely the second closest thing to a franchise quarterback available to the new coach. Now at 14, the Oakland Raiders are going to improve their middle of their defensive linebacking core, and that's going to be Reggie Ragland out of the University of Alabama. Coming up at 15, it's going to be the St. Louis Rams. They're finally going to draft a big wide receiver, taller than 5'9", out on the outside. And there they're getting Josh Doxson from TCU. Massive year. 76 overall, still really, really good. Coming up at number 16, it's going to be the Detroit Lions, and they're going to try to help Matt Stafford stay off his ass. So at number 16, the Lions are going to left tackle. They're getting Taylor Decker out of Ohio State. Now at 17, it's going to be the Atlanta Falcons, and they're going with, I think, the most underrated defensive prospect in this year's draft. And then, did I skip one? I think that's what fucking happened. I skipped the Falcons. See, I did this video so fucked up. The Falcons did get Jonathan Bullard, defensive end. So you saw 18th pick, which is the Colts. They got Jack Conklin. And now we're at the Buffalo Bills, and they get Ashawn Robinson, defensive tackle from the University of Alabama. Now at number 20, it is going to be the New York Jets. And they are going Jalen Smith, left outside linebacker. Had the bad injury in the bowl game, but he still will be, a first-round pick, much like Todd Gurley was. 21, the Washington Redskins, they're going Andrew Billings. And just because he's the only guy that I've mentioned that hasn't officially declared, you'll see what I do here at the end of the second round. So the next video, what I'll do for you Redskins fans. Now at 22, the Houston Texans finally get their quarterback. Connor Cook out of Michigan State. I think he's Bo Callahan from the movie Draft Day. But at least with Brian Hoyer, he can at least get eased in. He's not have to get rushed into the starting job right away. Now at 23, the Minnesota Vikings get my favorite receiver in this year's draft class, and that is Corey Coleman out of the University of Baylor, 76 overall. I mean, this guy's going to be lightning fast. Remind me of Brandon Cooks all over. Now at 24, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to the interior of the defensive line, and they're going to get not Jaron Reed. Come on, C4, move it down. They're going to get Kenny Clark from UCLA, an absolute freak prospect, was pretty much unblockable at points this season. Now moving on to number 25, that's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, staying on the interior defensive line. They're going to get Sheldon Rankings out of Louisville. Kind of an under the radar prospect, but I think he's going to be really sick. Now at 26, the Green Bay Packers are staying, again, interior defensive line. They're getting Jaron Reed from the University of Alabama. Then up at 27 is going to be the Denver Broncos, and here they're going to protect whether it be Peyton Manning or Brock Osweiler, their quarterback, with left tackle Jermaine Ifedi from Texas A&M. Coming up now at number 28 is the Arizona Cardinals, and here they're going to get some help in the pass rush, and they're going to get, I believe he just declared the other day, and that's going to be Darren Lee from Ohio State at right outside linebacker. Moving up, just because this is my mock draft, not the official mock draft. This is not even really a mock draft. This is just connected franchise. This is not realistically got to be my official mock. But the Patriots have a pick at 29, and they're going to go Will Fuller out of Notre Dame, get a real legit deep threat. Finally, someone outside of Danny Amendola that can catch the ball, and Gronkowski, obviously. Now, number 30, the Seattle Seahawks, improving their secondary. They're going to get Desmond King, the corner out of Iowa. Kind of came out of nowhere this year, but ended up winning whatever it is for the top corner in college football. Up at 31, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers staying at corner. They're getting Tre'Davious White out of LSU. Another kind of risky pick, as him and Billings are the only two guys I mentioned that haven't declared yet. But, it is what it is. And number 32, the Carolina Panthers getting Jason Spriggs, the right tackle out of Indiana. So there you have it, guys. There's episode 1. Again, apologies to Falcons fans that they didn't miss. You get Jonathan Bullard, the beast out of the University of Florida. Like I said, so many picks. I'm trying to record this. But until next time, it's your boy C4 saying smash the like button if you enjoyed this. And until next time, it's your boy. Peace out.
Trains in the back of this bus.